You were always available, always understanding, always willing to help, and yet you were the easiest one to replace, not because you weren't valuable, but because your value was invisible. People didn't push you away. They simply stopped holding on to you. And today we're going to talk about why being nice, not kind, not strong, but nice, often makes people treat you as optional. Being nice doesn't make people appreciate you. It teaches them how little effort is required to keep you around. Niceness, when it has no boundaries, lowers your perceived value. Not because people are evil, not because they consciously decide to use you, but because human behavior responds to cost, contrast, and consequence. If your presence costs nothing to maintain, if your emotional labor is unlimited, if your availability has no conditions, your absence will never feel urgent. Niceness without limits doesn't signal safety, it signals replaceability. And that's the uncomfortable truth most people avoid. Let's break this down behaviorally, not emotionally. Human attention follows effort. Human respect follows boundaries. Human attachment follows tension. When you are always agreeable, something subtle happens. You stop creating friction. You don't challenge. You don't withdraw. You don't change your behavior when you're treated poorly. So the other person's nervous system never has to adjust. Your kindness becomes predictable. Predictability removes alertness. And alertness is what makes people notice you. Another pattern appears in communication. You respond quickly, you soften your words, you explain instead of allowing silence. This trains people that they don't need to reflect, they don't need to repair, they don't need to invest because you already did the work. Niceness also removes consequence. If someone cancels on you and nothing changes, if they cross a line and you smile, if they take and nothing is lost, their behavior stabilizes around minimum effort, not maximum respect. You didn't lose value, you stopped signaling it. Over time, this creates a specific social position. You become the emotional filler, the person people call when they're bored, the one who listens but isn't prioritized, the one who supports but isn't consulted. You're included but not chosen. And when conflict appears, you're the first one people risk losing because the system learned they'll understand. They won't leave. They don't require much. Even in relationships, niceness creates imbalance. The more one person adapts, the less the other has to. Adaptation becomes expectation. Expectation becomes entitlement. Entitlement erodes appreciation. And when you finally pull back, when you stop being available, people don't feel remorse. They feel inconvenience. That's when you hear, "You changed. You're being distant. You're not the same anymore." What they really mean is, you stopped absorbing the cost. Being nice isn't the problem. Being nice without limits is. Kindness includes self-respect. Niceness erases it. People don't discard you because you were good. They let go because nothing changed when they took more. Human connection doesn't survive on generosity alone. It survives on balance. And when balance disappears, attachment quietly loosens. Not with drama, not with conflict, just with silence.